Okay, graphing quadratics from standard form. So this is standard form. Remember ax squared plus bx plus c. We want these a, b, c values. Now, for graphing, standard form is the worst, most shittiest version of the equation you could use. This is like the most awkward, annoying one to graph. So that's why the process is really complicated. Later, you'll learn a better version for graphing, which changes the shape of the equation and just it's better, but this one we got to do this. Okay, so here are the features most commonly asked for when you're graphing: the vertex, which is the tip of the parabola; max min, which is just identifying if that vertex is a maximum or a minimum; the zeros, which are the x-intercepts; and the axis of symmetry, which is the invisible line that goes down the middle of a parabola. So to find the vertex, we need we need this like little formula. Now, if you have the quadratic formula memorized, it's in here, and yeah, 4ac over 2a. Okay, so here's the quadratic formula. This is the formula for vertex, negative b over 2a. So I'm going to find b, and it's going to be negative b over 2a. A is 1, so this is just over 2, which is negative 2. So the vertex's x-coordinate is going to be negative 2. And to find the y, we plug that in. So I'm going to take, I have negative 2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 minus 32. So just plugging in negative 2 into the formula. So that's positive 4, negative 8, negative 32, which is negative 36. Yeah. Negative 8, yeah. Negative 36. So the vertex is at negative 2, negative 36. Ooh. Did not plan that very well. Now, maximum or minimum. If the parabola is facing upwards, then this vertex is a minimum. And, if it's pointed, if it's like this, then this is a maximum. The way you can tell is the sign of A. If A is positive, then the graph is a happy face. Yay! If A is negative, then the graph is a sad face. Okay, so this A is positive, so we have a happy face graph, which means that that's a minimum. And the minimum point is the vertex. Okay, zeros, we need to factor this or use the quadratic formula and find what x equals. In this case, this factors, let me write it over here, x squared plus 4x minus 32 factors as x plus 8, x minus 4. Okay, so setting each of these equal to 0, x equals negative 8 and x equals positive 4. So those are the zeros. And a lot of times you'll be asked to write these as coordinate points. So I'll write negative 8, comma 0. That's where the graph crosses the x-axis. And then 4, comma 0. Okay, so those are where the graph crosses the x-axis. And the axis of symmetry, now it's an invisible, ow, my cat. It's an invisible line that like cuts down this way. So it's going to have the x coordinate of that vertex. That's gonna be it. So it's going to be x equals whatever that x coordinate is, negative 2. And you have to write it like this because this is the actual equation of that line. And now when you go to graph, let's see, our graph is going to look like this. This point is going to be at negative 2, comma, negative 36. So like this is way up here. And this is like not that far. And then this will be 4, comma 0, and here's 8, comma 0, negative 8. So those are those 2 points. and the axis of symmetry, x equals -2, that's cutting through here. There you go. The end.